Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another matchup with the PMA LCS. This is the quarterfinal match between Bear Jr., Poops in the Woods, and Rich is Provoked. My name is Fleeing Panda, and I am your host tonight. At the end of the season, Pooh kind of stumbled just a little bit, losing to the boosted Gorilla Monkeys, and also drawing with Hidden Valley Gaming, which knocked Pooh out of a sure second place finish. Something that was apparent in both of those games was the inability of Hillary Clinton to take control of games with side lane pushing, and the amount of deaths that Bear Jr. picked up in those games did not help. However, Pooh did finish with a tie for second place. That ultimately ended with a tiebreaker, knocking Pooh all the way down to fourth place. Now, with that though, Pooh should get a little bit of help with the return of Hiromar as he missed HVG, as he missed the match with HVG. And with the roster, Pooh is always a good chance, always has a good chance of advancing if they're able to get back to their early season form. Coming into the end of the season, Rich is Provoked also had a bit of a disappointing final two matches, losing to the big anime titties and then drawing with Gimme That Ace. Both teams that ended up missing on playoffs. But despite those results, Rip still finished in a 5th place and advanced to the playoffs. And with a pretty consistent lineup, they're going to have a chance to come out with a victory. And he's back. He's casting with me tonight. It's the one and only Freg Fadler.
What's going on, man? How's it going with you?
It's going good. All right, so these two teams faced off against each other at the beginning of the season. That was a pretty dominant 2-0 victory for Pooh. However, there's been a few changes since then. Is that going to stay the same?
I think Pooh is gonna take this one 2-1 personally. Actually, the first pick Zerath there, didn't even realize pick ban was going already into it. But interesting, they put that priority in Hiromar, not really worried about what Bukaki Poro is gonna play over there on the opposite side.
Yeah, in some pre-production meetings, it was made pretty apparent that Rich's Provoked's plan in this game is going to go Blitz, Bard, and Ivia and just take away those champions from Pooh that have been very strong picks for Pooh, so I don't blame them for that. It looks like we have a Tristana pick for Jirachi. Going to get a hyper carry here. And then J4, Skarner, and Kane, 3 jungler bans at Menbung, and Malzahar is going to make it through for Bukake Poro.
Yeah, definitely a champion he has shown he loves a lot. One that recently got nerfed. But again, still just one that the utility potential with the ultimate and something he's shown comfort on, no problem.
Yeah, certainly one of the champions he's been very good with.
Hi, Alistar Moody.
Still Moody? Ooh. Hey, we have viewers. What?
I just posted on the page, so hopefully we should get in a little bit of group here.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just looking at chat now. Yep. Say my name. Notice me, senpai. We notice you, Alistair.
Ooh,
you still a scrub
pick.
Ooh, Braum Kled going in. We have Braum for Bear Jr. and Kled. Ooh, Opie-Wan is giving us money. Appreciated, Opie-Wan.
Thanks, Opie. Thanks for the sub.
Yep.
Welcome to the Torpedo Club.
The Torpedo Club. We're going to see a Warwick come in for Menbung, and now we are on to our second ban phase. So, what do you think Rich's Provoke is going to target now? The top laners are all around for Pooh. If that's not a top Kled, it might be top Kled, though. There's junglers. Oops, Shyvana taken away. What? I don't want to look at this right now. What is this? I don't care about that. Anyways, Shyvana taken away from Labyrinth 1898. He has played a lot of Lee Sin too. Do you think the Lee Sin gets banned?
Maybe. I think Lee Sin is a hard matchup into Warwick and Malzahar Tristana. Might see an Echo ban. I don't know if they're too worried about it though. I know he's also played that. Another champion he's comfortable on.
And we're gonna see Zyra taken away here from Summoner 2805. He plays Zyra, I know that much. I don't know how good Zyra is in the meta. And then it's a Maokai ban, taking away a tank. So they left the Echo, and they left the Lee Sin.
It's also interesting that neither team has banned, well, Rip has not banned Misfortune, a champion that the new Will the Missile is very comfortable on, something that he's played very frequently, actually played as a substitute in the other quarterfinal match. I would think that should be something they should prioritize.
Yeah, in that quarterfinal match that you just referenced, he went 5-0-7, going perfect in that game, and that was for G5 versus We Are Rhino, and he had a support that was probably, not just probably, was very much a lower tier support from Bear Jr., so being able to go 5-0-7 with not as good of a support, certainly speaks to his abilities to play Misfortune. Rip Sion.
But they go with the Alistar. That might actually be designed specifically in case of the Misfortune. It's a pretty good counter. Just kind of pulverize her immediately. See if they do go with that.
Headbutt away.
Would be nice if they got maybe a tanky jungler here, but yeah. I don't know who they'd play.
I think we're looking at the ADC and the jungler pick for POO. Again, Misfortune's available. I think Jinx is also available. Jinx is pretty strong at the moment. And then, again, Lee Sin and Echo are both available for Labyrinth. So there's quite a few possibilities that POO could go with here. I know in talking to them in some, pre-game meetings that the POO has felt that when they've lost games, they haven't really put the effort into to kind of do build a team comp, and we see a Rammus here, and that's gonna be very fast with the Kled, and we have a Varus as well.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. That was a great pick, knowing that the Tristana and Warwick are going to be doing so much damage. Get that pure armor tank in the jungle that will be that front line that can protect it, and then a Varus. I don't know about that one. I think Varus is actually pretty strong right now. I think he has a new build that he goes Ginsu's into something, but regardless, that I really like that Rammus pick. I think that's a great pick for POO.
Yeah, and we see a Malphite picked for Juice Me Mommy in the top lane. So gonna play a tank into a Kled. Bit of an interesting match.
It seems to be the meta build for Varus right now is Ginsu's into Blade of the Ruined King into Wit's End. Or Runons. Interesting. I don't know if he'd go Blade this game, maybe. Oh, Malphite. Oh my gosh, that team fight of Rip is crazy.
Yeah. I'm a bit disappointed that POO didn't pick the Misfortune. I feel Misfortune would have been very good into this comp. 3 big tanks. And then, Xerath, Misfortune, just to wombo it. But then again, with a Malphite, it's always going to be a bit interesting when you have an immobile carry that can get just absolutely smashed by Malphite and Alistar and Warwick. So that's a pretty dirty wombo, actually. As long as Jirachi's able to stay alive, I think that's going to be one of their stronger points.
Obi-Wan saying full ADAS Malphite destroys Kled, by the way. I don't know the matchup. I do have a funny story. We did a bro 5v5 one time, and I played Heimerdinger top against Obi-Wan's AD Malphite, and he absolutely dumpstered me. So keep that in mind. It has potential.
There we are. Just had to get a little bit of moving around on the scene so you can see the correct scene.
I personally like the team fight of Rip more than POO. I actually personally like their comp more as well. I think it's pretty, self-explanatory how it works. And you have that hyper carry Tristana, so even if Malzahar isn't able to get ahead early, you just play for the late game and Malzahar ultimate. I think Xerath falls off late game. I don't think Varus will have enough peel to do anything, but we'll see.
All right, so how do you think the teams are going to go with this? What do you think the win condition is going to end up being for POO? Let's start with Pooh.
I think they're definitely going to have to get early and just snowball. I think they'll have to get the Tristana behind. I really think actually a big matchup is mid lane. If you can get Malzahar pretty, like, no kills, even get him a couple of deaths and get Xerath a couple of kills, they could definitely snowball that. But yeah, I think that's their win condition.
Yeah, so I know in talking to them in pre-production, they're very excited. The plan was to beat them in 1v1s, and then specifically Will the Missile has feels very slighted because somebody insulted his mother as they called her a hamster and told him that his father smelt of elderberries. So Will the Missile, he's looking to pop off here, says he's better than Torpedoes, so F you, Will Brooks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, aren't we really all better than the Torpedo? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Old joke is old.
Well, yeah. We have an emoji for it, so an emote.
Yeah.
So we'll keep it going.
Anyways.
So what do you think over the win condition for Rip is then?
Well, for Rip, it looks like they're going to have to try and wombo the crap out of him. It's going to be Malphite with an Alistair just diving onto them along with a Warwick, and hopefully they can pick the Xerath. I think the Xerath is really going to be a huge pick. If you can grab Xerath, that's a lot of their AoE damage. But getting around that front line is going to be an issue. But I think you can go over walls. There's a lot of ways you can get around, whereas Rammus and Kled have to go in straight lines, which I think could be predicted. Plus, you always have Malzahar just to grab somebody and hold them still.
Right, yeah, I think that Malzahar pick is very underrated. I think it's strong. It's even though it got nerfed, it's still the oppressive champion Malzahar, so we'll see.
Also, in talking to them, they saying hyper carry for Jirachi is something that they are going to try and get. So with the Tristana hyper carry, the goal is to go even in farm in the bot lane, and then at some point in time find a misstep and then take advantage. So that was the mindset for Riches Provoked, and I have to agree. The comp that they have drafted is going to be find that pick and then take advantage somewhere on the map. And hopefully we'll see how that works out for them. And the Xerath was expected for Hiramar. That was what Rip was expecting from them.
With Barrier. Interesting.
Yeah, Barrier, Xerath. And oh, wait. The whole window is open now. We can see the whole thing.
What? What happened?
What?
Did Rito change that?
What did you do, Rito?
Is this 2018?
Oh my god.
New year, new Rito?
Anyways, look. Wow. This is actually Menbung with Malphite. That is not a jungle Warwick. What is going on?
Last minute trade. They're memeing.
They better be memeing.
There's no doubt in my mind.
They have 6 seconds to change it.
They're gonna change.
Yeah. Why do I have messages? Oh yeah, they changed it. I was about to lose my mind. Like, what is going on here?
So let's go ahead and see what you guys think in chat here. Hit us with a hashtag Pooh win or hashtag Rip win and why. Wow, it's all Marvel. Yeah. Rito did screw up custom game lobbies.
And the invites. That is true. Well, if the cost to screw up the invites so we can see the whole window, I might be okay with that because we can still get everybody in. They just have to search for it. Wait, Labby's playing Rammus, but he still doesn't start a jungle item. Woo! Eric being spicy over there.
Then again, we have to remember with Rito that they do make mistakes. Yasuo is still in the game.
It's true.
I mean, do we just hate them for life because of that? I mean, or do we just move on? I mean,
I don't know. I'm interested to see what the new champion they're going to release is. It's going to be something about a new Void ADC. Yeah, that's going to go super deep. High risk, high reward. Gonna be interesting.
You could fully expect if it is out for finals, Piper Isis will be playing it, and Piper Isis will be feeding on it. So
Good to
if
know.
we even make finals, that is.
Good to know.
If it's out for semifinals.
Wait.
then
You're gonna
definitely
make
we'll
the
be playing
third
it.
place match anyway, so.
Oh, that's true. Nice.
So it's gonna be
So,
played, is what you're saying.
If it is released, it will be played.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it from the
You heard it
commissioner.
here first. Yep.
All right. We have Opi-Wan saying that Tristan's the safest carry that has a decent early game and strong to mid late game. With the rocket jump, it's certainly going to be true. Going to be able to get away from the Rammus.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly it, and just being able to have that front line of a Malphite, Alistar, and even Warwick, they're really putting a lot of faith in Jirachi to carry to that late game.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to go and introduce the players for each team, starting with POO. We have the People's Champion, Hillary Clinton, won the presidency. Wait, what? Labyrinth 1898 in the jungle. You have Hiramar, Zareth in the mid lane with a name change. It's Will the Missile on 80 carry.
Will the Missile. Holy cow.
Bear Jr. with Braum at support. Over to the side of Riches Provoked, we have somebody that really loves Mommy because it's Juice Me Mommy. Menbung in the jungle, Bukake Poro, which I don't know is a sight I never want to see, in the mid lane. Jirachi at ADC with Tristana. Summoner 2805 because he's the 280 or 2805th summoner, and he didn't change his name. Alistair in the support. So that's your teams for the game. We're psyched. We're ready. We're also trying to stream at 1080p and see how that goes. If the stream quality is crap, just let me know and I'll switch it back to 720. But for now, it's 1080p.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. So who you got winning this one?
It's kind of hard. I feel like whatever team's going to get the pick is going to win, and I see the picks happening easier for POO.
You got to switch Rip to right side.
Ooh, is this the wrong one? This is the wrong scene. Rip.
It is on red side, you're right.
What the fuck? I had this right the first time.
Is that Alistar with Hex Flash?
Wait. He has inspiration.
Oh, no, I lied.
Wait, let's look at the runes real quick. We have inspiration. We have 4 inspirations for
oh gosh
POO. So maybe 4 stopwatches.
Unsealed Spellbook, Malphite.
Oh,
everyone!
joy.
I would like to start a rest in peace counter for Will the Missile. Every time Will the Missile gets ulted by Malphite and dies, I want to see the RIP Missile in chat, please. I'll start the counter
Rip
when we
Missile.
get there.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't die at all, then rip.
I don't know if that's a for real OG name, Blackish Strand. I was just making fun of it. But it is kind of interesting that it's Summoner 2805 when he could have been any other number. Anyways, we're seeing a lot of pings onto the mid lane.
Oh, we're seeing an invade.
This is an invade.
Oh, this is spicy. They don't see them there if they don't leave the bush. Nobody warded it. They don't know.
Are they going to find them? Oh, Menbung is going to walk right into all 5 of them. Menbung. He's
the first blood coming over to Hillary Quinn. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, and the invade continues as Bear Jr. is going to step into the jungle. Nope, now they're going to back off. All kinds of pings going on. There's wards placed. And Menbung giving up that early first blood. That is, whew.
That was nuts.
Menbung got wrecked. Yeah, he was born in the year 2805. If that's the case, he's a fucking time traveler, and he needs to take me with him because I don't want to be in this timeline anymore. Anyways.
So, nice. What did he end up buying? Nothing.
He has not gone back and bought anything.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Oh no, here comes the invade. Wait, nope, just a ward place. Looked like Menbung might go in for that. As we're going to see a red side start for both junglers. Menbung not going to get a leash.
If you get first blood, you will 100% have to back. Unless it's like 10 seconds to lane, you have to back because it really doesn't do much. If you get that first item, you have such an advantage. So little tidbit.
Yeah. So we see Hiromar pop the passive for the Malzahar. He started with the trap first in the top lane. Interesting.
Yeah, I think Malzahar does meh against Xerath. I think Xerath kind of just pokes him out of lane a little bit if he can get the spell shield down. He has the passive to get mana regen, so he doesn't really have to worry much.
We're going to see a Pulverize from Summoner 2805. He does have 3 stacks of Winter's Bite, but looks like they're not going to follow up on that at all.
Are we going to see the classic level 3 blue lane or Rammus gank top? I bet it's happening. Oh, no.
Maybe. No, it looks like he's going to go clear his wolves instead.
Let's see.
Anyway, some pretty standard clears from the junglers. Not a whole lot going on the map. Rip is pushing into POO at the moment in the bot lane. So that might be something to watch. They could be set up to get ganked from behind. There is no ward coverage either at the moment. Oh, I forgot to shut the music off.
I mean, it's gonna take a little bit for Menbung to get going, especially being down, that death early on, obviously. So Labyrinth should really be trying to get something going here. If he can get like we were saying earlier, if he can get this game snowballing, this could be it. I mean, look, he has a gank potential top lane. There's no ward. He has double buffs. Here he comes.
Yeah, the little trap thing missing again.
Oh.
And
no, he's not doing it.
He just turned around. There is no wards. This is a little interesting by Labyrinth.
Oh, well.
Or maybe he's gonna go mid lane.
Kind of pushed in. It's hard.
He's coming around mid lane.
Ooh.
Yep, he's gonna get the knock and he's gonna get the taunt. Shocking Orb's gonna hit, but the flash from Bukake Poro and he's away. Oh, as Menbung's here,
man.
He's gonna get the fear onto Labyrinth. Labyrinth is now just taking all kinds of damage. Press the attack is coming out. Shocking Orb lands onto Menbung. But he flashes forward to get the kill, and that is a return
they're trying
kill.
to though.
Ooh, Bear Jr. is here. Bot lane has roamed up, but the winner's bite's gonna miss. Menbung gonna get a fear onto Will the Missile, who has to flash away. Menbung now just face tanking the Shocking Orb, and they're just gonna disengage this as Hiromar is out of mana.
Oh, so Menbung putting in a lot of work there. Actually coming in, waiting in the bush there, waiting to just jump on him, get that damage down there. So nice job by Menbung picking up that kill on Rammus. So good job for him. Or excuse me, on Warwick. Yeah, I expect to see another gank mid lane from Rammus because that Malzahar flashes down. I mean, he does have, I assume Malzahar has Unsealed Spellbook. I didn't see, but I assume he does. So it is a pretty short cooldown, so he'd have to do it soonish. But yeah, I could definitely foresee that coming.
Did take exhaust first. That's a bit interesting. Yeah.
It is interesting. I think they need to make sure when the gank happens mid that they try to layer their CC a little better. Kind of seemed like when the Rammus came in and taunted, Hiromar threw a stun immediately, so it didn't really get the longer effect. It kind of was just used at the same time. Might have been able to stop him from flashing. Ooh, nice damage.
You see Bear Jr. land the winner's bite. They're gonna try and get on Summoner 2005, but explosive charge is gonna make them back off.
Damn, that was a lot of damage from that Varus right there.
Yeah.
Blowing up the blights was crazy. That was just a lot. This is only level 1 Dorns. And stopwatches are coming up now, so no gank will ever matter at all.
Rip. Dumb mechanic.
We see Menbung roaming up.
Trap coming on to Juice Me Mommy, but what was that? He has ultimate. I don't think he used it though. Warwick is topside, but it looks like he's going to invade into Labyrinth's jungle.
This is risky. I mean, they're having Juice Me Mommy follow, but Juice Me Mommy doesn't have any mana at all, so this is kind of dangerous if they have a fight here.
Oh, but
Labby doesn't know.
Labby doesn't know. He's going to walk right into him. Because we're actually looking bot lane at the moment. Nope, they're going to back out now. Looks like they're just going to take that blast cone out. Yeah.
So did Menbung end up getting anything?
I think he took the Gromp.
Okay.
But that was it. Which I don't
He
know if
does
that's...
have a substantial farm lead right now, though, over Labyrinth. So picking up a lot of these jungle camps early on that Warwick is, gonna get him to 6 pretty quickly.
Yeah, he's about 6k gold up as we see the Shocking Orb land onto Bukaki Poro.
Here we go.
Labyrinth is wheeling in. Speedy Rammus is going to catch up. No, Stopwatch comes out, and that just interrupts all of Labyrinth's things. Menbung is here, but he is not level 6 yet.
What did I see? What did I say, dude? What did I say? It makes ganks not matter.
Yeah.
That's why that item is so dumb.
Well, Stopwatch is now down, though, so the next time they try it...
But now he has Flash because of Unsealed Spellbook. It makes a jungler have to gank 3 times rather than 2 early on. Should be pushed back to 10 minutes, but I digress. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see if Rido ever changes that.
But yeah, they were lucky that they were able to escape. I honestly thought they were going to get picked off. Bukaki Poro not being in range to use the ultimate to pick him up, but in the end, that is Stopwatch, as you said, and Hiromar he doesn't have Stopwatch, so.
Menbung is taking the blue buff right now, and no one knows.
Uncontested. Yeah.
Just growing that farm lead even further. Oh, spotted now.
Yeah, he's just gonna farm up. He's alright, he's just farming. He needs to be careful though, because Warwick could just ult him, and then the Malzahar ultimate is right there.
We're gonna see a little bit of trading in this top lane. Juice Me Mommy taking a bit of damage from Hillary Clinton, but Hillary Clinton's just gonna back away. As we look like we have pings into the river. What is Hiromar doing? Hiromar is on a pink ward, gonna get silenced, has to flash away. Was unable to get the pink ward either. Bear Jr. is walking forward, gonna land the winner's bite, but Varus is just getting blasted away. Is now Summoner 2805 is gonna flash away from that, but did somebody else? Nope, just one flash.
So nothing ended up happening. Just a lot of summoners burn.
Yeah.
Hiromar being a little too aggressive there, trying to clear the pink ward, and Summoner 2805 just trying to escape a nice Rammus gank.
As we see Hillary Clinton going in onto Juice Me Mommy. Ooh,
nice, great trade.
Right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage actually. I mean, he put in some serious work.
Yeah, Bukaki Poro now has a blue buff though, and that should really help with pushing.
Yeah, blue buff on Malzahar is a glorious thing.
Dumb champ.
Yeah, he is.
As we see the trap land again, gonna knock back Juice Me Mommy. Juice Me Mommy is gonna run away.
I think he could do it with Scarl. I think he would 100% could die this. Balakik Strand, if you're in this chat right now, please tell me. He just ults him.
It's not
he
even
goes in. He has Scarl. I don't know. He has Tiamat up.
Oh,
he's got
going
it now.
for it now.
He has no mana. He's got it.
Going for it now.
Ult him.
No.
Ult him.
Oh, Stopwatch. And the shotgun is not enough.
He has his ultimate. Use your ultimate.
Can he use the ultimate without the...
Oh, come on, Austin. Oh, it's all right.
If I remember right, he can't ult when he doesn't have Scarl. As we
Scarl,
see...
though, that whole time, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
No. Rest in peace.
Bear Jr.'s then, meanwhile, is picked off by 4 members of Rifters.
I thought he had Scarl. Lol, I'm just being tilted for no reason at all.
No. As we saw Nethergrass come out and all sorts of other things. Anyways, dragon over to Riches Provoke. That is a Mountain Drake. Oh, got Scarl back now. As Menbung is in the side bush waiting for Hiromar to push up. Kakeporo is just going to clear the wave, though.
Yeah, good. Xerath has that good enough wave clear. That's no problem. He can match a Malzahar pretty no problem.
But so far, it's been a lot of early pressure by Menbung, helping getting his laners just a little bit of a lead here and there. And he has a lead over Labyrinth 1898. Pretty sizable lead at that. Almost 1k gold. And there's all kinds of wards here. What is Menbung doing?
Yeah, John saying if you completely dove him, I think Sean would have ulted him after the stopwatch. So,
Okay, Shocking Orb's down. He's gonna... What? Huh.
Yeah, John, I think there's definitely a possibility of that. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he had the mana to do it. I think he might have had the mana for just an ultimate, but I think if he had gotten off
Mm-hmm.
Scarl and stuff and the damage from his Tiamat, I think he would have had it. But We will never know.
Anyways, Malphite going with the Sunfire Cape. Looks like that's what he's going to build. And Ninja Tabby, so just straight armor at the moment.
No surprise.
Nope, no surprise.
Yep.
Gonna trade some more, but with that extra armor, just not taking quite as much damage as before.
Yeah,
Pretty
just
even
farming
farm.
up here. Comparing the farm though, everyone's pretty even across the board,
Except jungle.
Except for jungle.
As looks like he's about to lose Skarl. Yeah, Skarl gone now.
Oh, he needs to be really careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Menbug's clearing his red
TP.
buff. Do you get Skarl back if you TP? I don't remember how that works. If you go to base and then come back?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you gotta earn it back.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Well,
he's
here comes
staying,
Menbug. Menbug, this is you see
Oh,
the
he's dead.
unstoppable force and the ultimate from Menbug, and that is a kill onto Hillary Clinton. Pushed up just a little far right there.
Okay, so base does get you Skarl, we confirmed.
Ah,
But nah, now he's not basing, he's just dying and basing, I guess.
yeah.
3 kills on this Warwick. Oh no.
And a farm lead.
No.
This Warwick being a huge factor so far as we see pings onto the Rift Herald by the blue team, but it looks like Menbug's just gonna go get the Rift Crab. Rift Scuttler. As Bear Jr. pops in, does not get the winner's bite. Labyrinth is gonna come in. They're gonna get a stun onto Summoner 2805, but he pops the ultimate and doesn't take damage.
Yeah, unfortunate that winner's bite being used on the minion close. I don't know if that would have been enough. He's still a pretty tanky Alistar.
Meanwhile, at Rift Herald, Bukaki Poro is found in Hiramar as the Shocking
Rest in
Orb is
peace,
going to
huh?
land, but the Rift Herald is going to go
awesome.
over.
Oh well. I feel like if you just Malzahar ultimate, then I might have been able to have him.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, Rift Herald
Maybe.
onto Menbug. Going to be able to push the lane.
Nice. You think he's just gonna go use it right now?
I don't know if he'd use it now, but there's certainly an opportunity. Whatever lane he ganks next, I probably expect it.
Ooh. So right now, it seems the Kled trading with the Malphite is not beneficial to the Kled at all. That Bomby Cinder being able to bring enough damage back onto him while he's just trying to poke.
We have Blackistran saying, if my babe doesn't TP gank in the next 8 minutes, I'm 100% blaming him if his team loses. Woo! Spicy.
Damn.
Another blue buff going over to this Malzahar. And missing pings on Hiramar's not here. Oh, nope, Hiramar moving back now. But there might have been an opportunity to drop Rift Herald, as we're going to see more trading in the top lane. Juice Me Mommy not taking a whole lot of damage from Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton's actually taking a ton of damage from targeted minion pulls, as we're going to see a TP. That's Malzahar. Fissure's coming out. It's going to suppress 2 of them, as Will the Missile is now stuck behind 4 of them, but he's going to get away somehow. Space Aids is on. Is Space Aids going to kill? Space Aids does get the kill.
Oh.
As we see flashes everywhere, there's another kill onto Rammus, as Rift Herald is now out. Bear Jr. just had to back away and give this tower, as Riches Provoked is spiraling this early game into a fairly good lead.
That was a really nice flash by Jirachi dodging the Braum ultimate. That really put him in a great place to follow up on that engage from Malzahar and everything like that.
Yeah, and with
Bear Jr. having some nice plays, but being dodged by the flashes.
And with Demolished procs, they're able to take another turret, tier 2 turret, also going down. So a huge amount of gold going over to Riches Provoked. Meanwhile, they're probably going to trade. They might trade this top turret. I don't know. Hillary Clinton does have Skarl Brack, but he's running out of wave. Is he going to get
just
it?
attack it.
One more?
Did it.
One more? Yeah, there he goes.
He got it.
So one
If
turret
he just
going
hit it there
back.
instead of kiting it, might have got a little quicker. But he's all right. No problem. He's out of there.
Summoner 2805 does get hit by Winner's Bite. Gonna blow the ultimate though. Probably
This
gonna
could
be
be
able,
risky
but he
if you're
turns
thinking-
around and gets taunted by Labyrinth, as Hiramar trying to get some.
Oh, they got him.
What? Didn't let Hiramar get the kill right there.
Ooh. Nice pickup there, but it's you know it's your hope in this game is that Rammus gets so tanky that it does not matter.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pray.
Yeah, you just need to stall the game out long enough.
Play for super late game where you have tons of armor.
As it looks
And
like,
Ferris
yeah,
tries. We'll see.
Bear Jr. now.
And they get the dragon too.
Yeah.
So, Rip staying a little bit longer than they should have. You know, getting a big lead with that tower bottom lane, two towers actually, and then just getting caught out on the way back.
Oh, let's see let's look at chat for just a second. I think Comic would have been better on Mal. Sean should have based his first time mid. He's gonna go now. Top is gonna go down. When was Braum picked in the draft order? Because I think that's what the team needed. Second.
Xerath first pick. Yep.
As it looks like bot lane is now top lane for Rich's provoked. That's Jirachi pushing into that top tier 1. Labyrinth is there to defend, but he's spending a lot of time with the bot lane. Labyrinth is.
Ooh.
Not making quite as many plays around the map, and that gold lead for Menbong has now grown to 2,000 gold lead. So that's a full item and then some. Well, not a full item. It's an item and then a little bit extra. Certainly a jungle item.
I don't know if they're gonna have an answer for him. Maybe Varus if they can give the PO, but against Malphite. Don't forget, we're gonna have the RIP missile in chat every time Malphite ults Varus and kills him.
There's suppression coming out from Kakiporo. That's another grasp onto Labyrinth. Labyrinth is gonna have to flash away, otherwise he's gonna die.
Yeah, we can't underestimate this Malzahar either. Up there with a good amount of farm so far, has his Morello and Magic Pen boots finished already, so he's gonna be doing a lot of damage himself.
Yes, indeed. As it looks like the defense is on for POO, and that turret is probably gonna die. Shield coming out from Bear Jr., but the explosive charge still on the turret. No. Space Aids is on Bear Jr. now, as we see Menbun kind of run around in a circle. Hiramar also has rotated top, as Hillary Clinton had to back away from Juice Me Mommy, who's now just able to roam mid and pick up a wave there, as Baron is about to spawn in about 50 seconds.
Is POO gonna try to push this in? Are they gonna like give up a rotation mid? I feel like this is definitely a disadvantage for POO because Rip has Tristana.
There they go. Labyrinth
over a pink ward.
Powerballing in. Turret's already gone though.
Powerball in mid in time though. It's gonna run out. Uh-oh.
No, they're gonna back out
there.
there.
Risky. You need your Kled. You're not full health. Careful.
Kled walking over some wards. They know exactly where Kled is. Kled decides to go in 1v5, and this fight they're gonna need to stall it out just a little bit as Labyrinth is kind of rolling around. Gonna hit one of those little minion things from Malzahar as Jirachi is gonna rocket jump in. Bear Jr. is gonna get picked off by Jirachi as we see a flash forward onto Labyrinth. Shocking Orb gonna hit another one of the Voidlings as Jirachi is still jumping in, and they're gonna back away. Varus is gonna run out, and the pings are coming on to the bush over by Baron. Are they gonna Baron here?
I think so. I mean, I don't see why not.
Yes.
There's nothing they can do about it. The jungler's dead. Your support's dead. You have the scuttle crab. Oh, pause. Yeah, Rip Missile. There it is. Rip Missile number 1. I think that's exactly what's just gonna happen every team fight. It's just Malphite's just gonna ult the Varus, and there's not much they're gonna be able to do about it. I mean, they needed to get an early lead to kind of counter this. I mean, now Tristana has 3 kills. Is she sitting on gold? She's sitting on 1.8k, so she's about to back after a Baron with 2.5 items.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, but yeah, I think that fight started pretty poorly. They were trying to like cross engage across the map, but Rammus had half health, and Kled was kind of just by himself.
Yeah, Kled kind of went on his own, and yeah, with low health bars across the team, it was just not an ideal situation. And I'm unsure what this pause is about. There was no mention in chat, which is interesting.
Maybe it's the chat's broken. I assume that the chat is broken.
Well, hopefully they're talking it out. So while we have a little break here, if you're Pooh, what do you need to start doing to turn this game around? You are down. What is this? 5K gold.
About to be 7K gold.
Yeah, you're missing both turrets in the bot lane. Top turret is still standing, but mid turret is also gone. So you're down 3 turrets to 1 turret. So what do you got to do if you're Pooh to start turning this around?
You have to turtle, honestly, at this point. I mean, now that they're getting Baron, you have to just turtle and hope that they do a stupid dive where Malphite ults like one person but doesn't kill him, and then he gets caught into the tower. Same with Menbung. So they just have to wait for those opportunities. If they get those opportunities when they're wave clearing, they might be able to do it. But yeah, with Xerath's just gonna try to clear mid with the wave clear.
As we see the game get unpaused here. Yep, they are on the Baron. This Baron is dropping pretty quickly. They do have a Mountain Drake. But Kled is here. Juice Me Mommy does not have any mana, though. So going to be unable to. They're trying to snipe it with the Baron. Or not the Hiramar ultimates. But Kled looks like he might be trading his life. No, Shocking Orb is going to land on Menbung. Why did he turn back into that, though? As
no.
Hillary Clinton's just going to get headbutted away, and the disengage is on for Rip.
Woo.
As that could have been
They
costly
are
right there.
Woo. That would have stunk. They'd given a couple of kills back, but no problem. Yeah, just and getting out of there. Baron backing and pushing.
They might be able to. They might lose this mid turret.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, this turret's going to go over for Pooh. That'll help a little bit with the gold differential. But yeah, as you can see, massive gold differential at the moment. Jirachi sitting on 2 complete items already. And yes, Varus did go Guinsoo's. And it looks like Malzahar's going Leandry's next. And Warwick built a Thornmail. Oh no.
That's gonna be hard to deal with.
Yeah.
A 20-minute Thornmail. Second item. Ooh. Yeah, they just have to wave clear. That they cannot fight outside of towers right now. You are in no position to do that. You are down a lot of items. You just have to fight under tower, hope they do a bad dive, and then stun them under tower with Xerath stun and Varus ultimate.
You could probably tower dive right now, knowing that Varus is bot lane, and I think that is indeed what the call is. Bear Jr. has gone a little bit forward. Menbung has found him, but they're just going to try and siege this tower right now as Shocking Orb is going to land on Summoner 2805. 2805 is now taunted. He's going in, but the Unstoppable Force hits 4 as Hillary Clinton is low. Jirachi is going to pop Hillary Clinton. Chain of Corruption comes out from Will the Missile, but he's not doing a whole lot of damage as Jirachi has blown up Bear Jr. And Juice Me Mommy is still alive after that tower dive. They have also lost the top turret, and with Baron Wave, they're going to get this mid inhibitor turret as well, as Hiramar is going to have to back away and give this up. And they're going to lose the inhibitor.
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like they didn't have a ton of reaction off of the Malphite because their team isn't designed to do that. Like, Malzahar wasn't in range to ultimate. Warwick guy, don't know if Warwick ulted. I think he hit somebody. I don't know if he did for sure. I think he did. He ulted like 3 people. I'm sure he did. But I feel like if they had Varus there and they could chain a corruption to Malphite earlier than that, they could have caught him out. But unfortunately, the rest of the team of Ramp just doing so much damage. Tristana, like I said before, the 2.5 item Tristana just pumping out deeps.
Yeah, those crit items doing a whole lot of work at the moment. And then look at the vision control right now for Rip. That entire bot side jungle just under their control. And a Cloud Drake, so they're going to be able to rotate pretty fast. So I don't know what Pooh needs to do. They had to go clear that wave, but that was such a costly fight. Anyways,
Jirachi picking up a refresh of the blue buff. Actually, Labyrinth taking the blue buff. That's kind of funny.
Oops.
It's like, whatever, I'll take it. Don't want to give it to Midnighter. I'm a Rammus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly don't even think at this point they can leave their base. They just need to turtle and Wait for them to do a bad dive. There's nothing else you could do. I mean, you're down so much gold. You're down so many items. You're fighting outside of your base. Unless you, like, are... Now, I just don't think there's any situation where you can really do it. I mean, Dragon's not up for a little bit. Baron's down for a little bit. Make them siege into you. I mean, this is... They have to break the base, you know? And they got mid, but, you know, Xerath wave clear is pretty strong.
Yeah, we see Blackistrand here thinking the Kled pick is pretty... I actually can't read the rest of that. Like, they have 0 ways of getting Malf off a Kled. That is true. There's not a whole lot of disengage from the Malf. As that is 4 members. This is going to see Powerball and Ultimate coming in. That is a very fast, speedy Rammus. As the Shocking Orb misses, it's going to hit Summoner 2805. As Unstoppable Force hits 3 of them again, Jirachi has rocketed, jumped forward. Hillary Clinton is going to die to Juice Me Mommy. And that is another pick in the jungle.
Yeah, I mean, typical Rip right there. You know, that's just what they've been doing all game. I don't think that fighting for Pooh, like, you know, again, you just can't really be outside of your base. Varus wasn't there to start it, you know.
Well,
a little risky.
As we're going to see this bot inhib going as well. There are supers coming into the base in the mid lane. But Rip is just going to disengage.
Yeah, nice pick up there for Rip. Picking up a second inhibitor now up 10k gold. Labyrinth, don't do it. Oh my god.
Might have thought about it.
One auto attack?
Yeah, taking him. That looks
was
like...
that a crit? I don't even think it was. Let's see. Oh, no, it was. It was definitely a crit.
Still a whole lot of damage. They're going to go for this top turret now. Got a decent sized wave. Bear Trap's going to land.
You cannot fight this, guys. You got to get out.
Yeah, Hiramar is nowhere near this. So if they take the fight, it is not a good situation.
Head for the hills.
That's Hillary Clinton stepping up, taking a little bit of damage. Menbung running around like a crazy thing. Hiramar is trying to clear the supers off of the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think they could just keep doing this. Just stay here. I mean, you have nothing to lose at all. You have mid inhib, you have bottom inhib. Just keep doing what you're doing. Malphite ultimate is up now. I mean, just siege.
You could reset.
I'm telling you, I think there's a chance that if they just catch that Malphite at a bad ulti under tower and they ultimate Chain of Corruption, they can pick them off. But it's going to be really hard.
Yep, Shocking Orb misses again. This Bear Jr. is trying to block some of this damage with the shield. But they're just seeing Rammus roll around in a circle.
See, they can't do anything against this wave clear. Varus Xerath wave clear is ridiculous. They have to have Baron in order to siege into the base, just to lay the game out.
Well, Baron is going to respawn in about 5 seconds, so they could disengage. They could also reset as Menbung is sitting on 2.3k gold, which
I almost feel like they
might
should
be a
just go
full
for Baron.
item. Yeah, I would
like,
back
why
out.
not? Bottom's being pushed in, mid's being pushed in. It's
Yep.
2 inhibitors. Just do it.
And there they go.
Health.
Supers are coming into the base at the moment. Pooh can't really step. Oh no, they're gonna cheese bush.
No, just do it. This is what Sean. Could someone clip this? Please, someone clip this afterwards. Sean complains about Ali doing this. Just do the Baron. Just do the Baron. What are you doing?
As
someone clip this. Please,
Jirachi and Menbung are going to try and 2-man the Baron, as 3 members are sitting in this bush still.
Please, somebody clip this for me. Somebody has to clip this. I will give you literally a mystery skin.
As they finally take the Baron, they're going to back now.
Sean's going to regret this, baby.
But
they get it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
2,700 gold. Hoi.
That's what Sean likes to call playing around and not just doing the Baron. They have all 5 of them. They have full health. There was a huge wave bottom lane, huge wave mid lane, but they still got it, so no problem.
No harm, no foul, right?
Yeah, exactly.
As we see, Dragon's going to respawn in about 45 seconds.
Now, do you think they try and split push and try to get Malphite in another lane with TP, or just kind of group up and push down in Hibs?
I think this is just a straight group and win. The Wombo right now is very strong. That Malphite is pretty tanky. Got a Sunfire Cape, looks like an Abyssal Mask, and that last bit looks to be going into a Stone Plate.
John, can you put that in chat, please? Can you link it in chat and tag at OP_TSM_fan, please? if he's even watching, which he shouldn't be.
Well, if he is
Well,
watching, that means the game's over. Anyways, we're going to
True.
see 5 members sit in this bush on a pink ward.
Oh,
They're going to
this
get
is
the
so
flank
risky.
on. There are supers on the Nexus turrets right now. They better win this fight. As here it comes.
Oh no!
Fisher coming out. Will the missile is pretty much unopposed,
no.
but now
They don't have to
Malphite
do
is
that
on him.
anymore.
Malphite is actually just killing Will the missile as the ADC is no longer there, and they have to back away. Hillary Clinton's probably going to die to space aids as Hiramar is trying to get away from Menbun. Will the missile is still alive, but he's going to need a fountain. Hillary Clinton also going to need a fountain. And they are just losing objectives left and right. There's one Nexus turret. There's the other Nexus turret. And they're on to the Nexus right now. They're hitting him and just not really caring. Will the missile not doing a whole lot of damage. Jirachi is in the middle of 3. Gonna die, but that is the game over 2. RIP game number 1 with an 11k gold lead in 30 minutes. Ooh.
Yeah, POO just made a bunch of early mistakes and kind of just choicey mid fights that led to that. The fight where they had what's his name, Hillary Clinton ulted on the Kled in the jungle, and they tried to make that play happen and ended up coming back for a kill. They were just down so much gold at that point. I almost feel like they just should have turtled, excuse me. They have that wave clear with Xerath. They have that wave clear with Varus. Just kind of chill back, make them push in and have a bad, turret dive here because, they were just down so much.
Yeah, so I think Rich's Provoke's plan worked really well. Again, it seemed like the plan was to get picks and then take advantage of picks. Just looking at some numbers real quick, we see Jirachi having the most gold in the game at 13k gold, going 5-1-3, 241 CS. Some damage charts here. Damage numbers for Hiramar 18,000, but the rest of the team not even half of that. So they're going to need to find some more damage. POO will, and if they're going to have a chance. Some damage numbers over for Rich's Provoked. You have Malphite with 15k, Malzahar 16k, and then Jirachi with 18k, most damage in the game. And again, the stats just back that up. So anyways, stick around. Game number 2 will be coming shortly.
Hold on. I have to address OP_TSM_fan. OP_TSM_fan. The only advantage you are getting was your 2 people sitting and defending that bush. If you were all 5 on it, you could have done it, not taken any worried about damage and then just back. But you got wards.
Or take it and then go sit in the bush.
Or you can just play like TSM and lose. But now you guys have to win, so I guess you're like not G2, that's for sure. My fantasy team is suffering.
Anyways, just so everybody knows, I think the MVP vote process is going to change. The casters are going to choose 3 candidates for MVP that the chat will vote on. So we will do that at the conclusion of tonight's match. But we got game number 2 coming your way. We're going to clip the stream, cut it off right now, and then we will be back shortly.